What's going on, guys? So new project coming up is going to be my 4430. So this is a 1973 John Deere 4430. I don't really have a reasoning other than I just wanted it for buying this tractor. I've wanted one of these for a long time and ended up getting it on an auction. This tractor has been, the engine stuff has been fully gone through, and I can actually get a list for Blake if he wants to of what all has been done to it. So it's been restored about 10 years ago, and the tractor currently has about 2,900 hours on that restoration. And if you all know anything about these tractors, that's a very, very low hour count for this. But like I said, we'll just do a little bit of an overview of it, plans for it, and then kind of go from there. So my main reason for getting it was going to be, I'm going to use it for things like the parade. So we do a couple different parades. My wife is wanting to get into doing more of those, so we're starting to go farther out and doing parades. So we'll pull the float with it, maybe do some tractor pulling with it. Around the farm, I don't need it for really a whole lot. Maybe do a little bit of bush hogging, do a little bit of hay, stuff like that. So it's way too much tractor for what I need. When I bought the tractor, I had it dynoed, and it dynoed 185 horsepower. And since then, we've turned it up probably about another 75. So it's, 250 horsepower range. But yeah, we'll just kind of do a walkover on it and give you an idea of what we've done to it so far and then what we're going to do to it. So the first thing you can tell is it's got some really big back tires on it. I don't remember, forgive me, what the exact size of the ones that was on it was. These are a 650 65 38. It's 24 inches wide. The ones that was on it, I believe, was 15s. I don't remember. There's some pictures that you'll see, like when we're unloading it and things. It'll have those tires on it. I just like the look of these better. Plus, they don't slide around. Like I said, you get a lot of weight on the ground. I'm not real sure what this tractor weighs. I think it's around 13,000 pounds. So first, that's the main thing we did. Had new inner and outer wheels, or new inner and outer rims, and then got those put on it. The very first time I used the tractor, we was bush hogging over in this field, and I busted a tire, run over a deer shed, and knocked a hole in the tire. And so now we've got two new tires on the front. So all the tires those are new. Didn't know it until after I bought it. This weight bracket assembly, if you go looking at these tractors, 4430s, 4440s, this is a really rare weight assembly. I believe this is 800 pounds of weights. I think these are 100 a piece. Is that right? Do you know?
They're usually 100 a piece.
I think that they're 100 a piece, but I won't swear to that. But the way that these designed, most, if you look at any tractor videos and things, they've got the big weights that hang off the front, and they hang a little lower. This tractor actually had this bracket piece on it, and I actually got offered a very substantial amount of money after I bought this tractor just for this weight bracket. I decided to keep them because it's kind of unique, but that's something that's kind of cool about the tractor. Like I said, we got new tires all the way around. Let's see, what do we need to go through here? The cab is, it's nothing fancy. Again, it's got about 3,000 or 4,000 hours on a 10-year-old restoration. We have got 80% of the parts in now to do the full cab kit, so I'm going to actually upgrade it to I believe it's the 55 series. So you could get these tractors at a 4430, and I don't know the dates, but we can go through. We'll do that in a minute. We'll go and sit down and go through the different series, because they made this tractor all the way up until I think the mid 90s in different models. But I got the most modern cab because all the cabs are the same. So we're going to put the 55 series cab in here with the air seat, so everything will be as updated as you can get it. And some of the John Deere's guys are going to hate that, but it is what it is. We've got new decals to go on it. Like I said, we just kind of got it out of the barn after the winter. It set all winter long. Bought it late fall. Like I said, I've probably put about 5 hours on it bush hogging. Other than that, not really done a whole lot. So we've got that to do on it. I've got the quad LED light kit to go on it. We've got the big chrome stack to go on it. I think I'm going to keep the black breather. I think the black breather looks good. We'll see how it looks with the chrome stack. We may want to do a chrome breather too. I'm not big on chrome, but sometimes you gotta have a little bit. So let's get in here and get it started up. like I'm saying, mine was a 4430. So the 4430s was made from 1973 up through 1977, I believe, and then they swapped it over. So I'm just going to kind of go off of what my size tractor is, and this is just the research I've done. So the 4440 then started in 78, and I believe it went from 78 to 82. And then, both of those you could get like with, I think it was a black, kind of like mine, like a black side interior. I can find that. Let me find that link real quick. But they've got like the side pieces and all that stuff is black. And then from 83 to 88, it was a 4450, which is just the next generation, and that's what we're going to do as far as interior wise. It's just a little bit nicer. The seat's a little nicer, and everything still works together. Then they still made a rendition of this cab in a 4460, so that I guess that'd be from 89 to 94. That one starts getting into I believe the difference, it starts getting into the digital gauges. So the cab looks a lot the same, but I don't think that from the research I've done, the insides of it and stuff is not going to flow good in that tractor, and everything's just going to take a lot more modification to work. So I know the 50 series will work, so that's kind of what we're going to stay with. But like I said, this is just going to be a good video to show you all kind of where we're starting from, and then when we get it done, we'll do another. This is kind of how it ended up, and show you how it is. Because like I said, we're going to add in the 50 series, and like mine tractors have the holes for 2 little speakers and a radio. So the new ones, you could get like the 4 speakers in it, a bigger, nice radio. The AC stuff was better. Just kind of make it a little bit more modern, because like I said, I'm not really trying to keep it a die-hard 4430. I just really like that model tractor and the way the engine sounds and everything. And then we're just going to kind of bring it a little bit more modern to make it nice. So that's a little bit of a rundown on why we're doing the modern cab. Hey, Cody, I got something for you to look at. My light. We need to fix that light. All right, guys. So that is going to be the 4430. It is a quad range tractor too, by the way. There's this quad range, and I don't remember what the other one was, but this is the quad range version. So see if you guys like, if you all want to see the build of the tractor, we'll do some shots of it. If you don't, then that's fine too. But let us know in the comments if you like this kind of stuff. So thank you all for watching. We'll see you in the next one.